What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and our home team. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're away on EA Sports. Johnson now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap will give to Robinson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has it down close. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, it's Robinson. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Offense in the hurry up here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
There's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talking about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. He lofts one deep, center of the field. His first throw is an interception. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 13-yard line.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Next on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yellow.
Another carry for Robinson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
57 colors. What?
Mahomes. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought down by Julian Blackman. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that gives him a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
That one's cut along the left sideline. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes it in for the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he is.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the air, Mahomes. finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That's more of the catch out left. And he will take this in. Touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Turpin with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jair Brown has it. They're going to be set up with first and goal after that INT.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, Ripley. Hey, Yellow, hey, go gun. Watch out!
Here's Mahomes now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Mahomes here from the gun on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
A 20-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
11. Hey, danger.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36. Going right side, Mixon with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, kill!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got a Mecca Egbuka. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Lead us to the 27. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 31, Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Safe right. Here's the 24. Hey, I'm gun.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go. Hey, run. It's hot.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on third and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. On fourth down, here's Lawrence. He's got it to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Red.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throws caught, and he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Rip, 23. Done. This is hot. 30 left.
Back to the air, Lawrence. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. It's going to force them into a fourth down decision. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up third down and 10.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
A gain of 9.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Mahomes throwing on 4th. This is hauled in by Harris. It's a race down the right side. And that is a touchdown. These guys both racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Team 31. Visitors 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, run! Focus, right? Here we go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Thanks for 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And he put everything he's got behind it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Julian Blackman. To get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Attack!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Along the sideline inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone on 1st. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
Visitors 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Turpin with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Dinter!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Fred on red. Hey, Dinter, tag! Take right open.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed.
9-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Robinson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
3rd down give to Robinson, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. Racing down the left side. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All right, let's go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Forced out to his right. Inside, this is a blue cut. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, high.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use.